Hi there. Real quick before we jump into the episode. If you enjoy this episode, or any of the other episodes, be sure to give us a follow or subscribe. It would also be great if you shared it with a friend, or better yet, left a review so others can know how awesome it is. Thanks so much. And now, the episode.
Hey there, Press Starters, and welcome to the Press Start Leadership Podcast, the podcast about game-changing leadership, teaching you how to get the most out of your product and development team and become the leader you were meant to be. Leadership coaching and training for the international game industry professional. Now, let me introduce you to your host, the man, the myth, the legend, Christopher Mifsud.
Hey there, Press Starters, and welcome back to another awesome edition of the Press Start Leadership Podcast. On this week's episode, we'll be discussing mastering mindful decision-making, enhancing game production efficiency through mindfulness, strategic integration of mindfulness practices to boost focus, creativity, and cohesion in game development teams. In the high-pressure, fast-paced world of video game production, decision-making can be as dynamic and complex as the games themselves. Producers, designers, and team leads often face a multitude of critical decisions daily, from minor adjustments in game mechanics to major budgetary allocations. Implementing mindfulness practices into the decision-making process can significantly enhance clarity, reduce stress, and improve the overall quality and efficiency of these decisions. This comprehensive guide explores how integrating mindfulness into game production can transform the way decisions are made, leading to more successful outcomes and a healthier work environment. Understanding mindfulness in the context of game production. Mindfulness involves maintaining a moment-by-moment awareness of our thoughts, feelings, bodily sensations, and surrounding environment through a gentle, nurturing lens. When applied to game production, mindfulness encourages a mental state where decisions are made with full attention and awareness, free from distraction and emotional sway. Benefits of mindfulness in decision-making. Increase focus. Mindfulness helps clear the mind of clutter, allowing producers and team leaders to focus deeply on the task at hand. Reduce stress and anxiety. Regular mindfulness practice can lower the stress and anxiety associated with tight deadlines and high stakes, creating a calmer environment that enhances cognitive function. Enhance creativity. By fostering a state of mental clarity and relaxation, mindfulness can enhance creativity, which is crucial in finding innovative solutions in complex problems and game development. Integrating mindfulness into the decision-making process. To effectively integrate mindfulness into game production processes, it's essential to develop specific strategies that can be adopted by individuals and teams within the studio. These strategies can help mitigate the often chaotic nature of game development, leading to more thoughtful and deliberate decision-making. First up, mindful meditation practices. Encourage team members to engage in daily meditation sessions. Even short periods of meditation can help improve concentration and mental clarity. Offer guided meditations focusing on aspects of decision-making and stress management. These can be scheduled during regular team meetings or through a dedicated wellness program. Next, training workshops. Conduct workshops to train staff on mindfulness techniques and their application in professional settings. These workshops can cover topics such as mindful breathing, attentive listening, and emotional regulation. Incorporate mindfulness exercises into decision-making simulations and role-playing scenarios to allow team members to practice applying mindfulness in a controlled, risk-free environment. Third, create mindfulness workspaces. Design workspaces that promote mindfulness, such as quiet zones for meditation or relaxation, and open spaces that encourage a calm and focused work atmosphere. Place visual reminders around the office that encourage staff to take mindful breaks or engage in brief meditative practices throughout the day. Mindfulness techniques for individual and team decisions. Applying mindfulness in decision-making must be tailored to both individual and team contexts within game production, each having distinct dynamics and requirements. For individual decision-making, before making a decision, engage in mindful reflection process. This could involve stepping away from the work environment to reflect on the decision at hand, ensuring that the choice aligns with both personal values and project goals. Use mindfulness to become more aware of personal biases and emotional states that could affect decision making. Recognizing these can help in approaching decisions more objectively. For team decision making, begin team meetings with a short group meditation to center everyone's focus and foster a collective state of mindfulness. Use mindful communication techniques during meetings, such as the talking stick method, where only the person holding an item speaks, promoting active listening and reducing reactive responses. Challenges and solutions in implementing mindfulness. While the benefit of integrating mindfulness into game production are clear, several challenges can arise in its implementation. Addressing these challenges head-on is crucial for the successful adoption of mindfulness practices. Skepticism and resistance. Provide education and evidence of the benefits of mindfulness. Share case studies and research that demonstrate its positive impacts on decision-making and productivity. Consistency and commitment. Foster a studio culture that values and supports ongoing mindfulness practices. Encourage leaders to model mindfulness consistently, making it a core part of the studio's ethos. Long-term strategies for integrating mindfulness. To truly benefit from mindfulness, game studios should consider it a long-term investment, rather than a one-off initiative. To follow are strategies to ensure mindfulness becomes an integral part of the corporate culture and daily routine. Institutionalize mindfulness training. Conduct regular mindfulness workshops led by experts to continually reinforce and deepen mindfulness skills across the team. Invest in training select employees to become certified mindfulness trainers who can facilitate ongoing practice and mentorship within the company. Embed mindfulness in corporate policies. Develop comprehensive wellness programs that include mindfulness as a key component. Offer incentives for participation to encourage uptake and commitment across all levels of the company. Include mindfulness and emotional intelligence as criteria in performance reviews, recognizing and rewarding these skills just as technical abilities and project outcomes are rewarded. Foster a mindful environment. Architect office spaces to include quiet areas dedicated to meditation and reflection, reinforcing the importance of regular practice. Start each meeting with a minute of silence or deep breathing to center participants and enhance focus and presence during discussions. Monitor and adapt. Implement feedback systems to continually assess the effectiveness of mindfulness practices and make adjustments based on employee input. Stay updated with the latest research in mindfulness and neuroscience to continually refine and innovate the mindfulness programs offered. Final thoughts. The integration of mindfulness in the game production decision-making processes offers profound benefits, not only enhancing the quality of outcomes, but also improving the well-being of team members. By studying successful case studies, game studios can glean practical insights into effective implementation strategies. Furthermore, by committing to long-term strategies that institutionalize and foster mindfulness, studios can sustain these benefits, leading to a healthier, more productive work environment and a more cohesive team dynamic. As mindfulness continues to gain recognition for its positive impacts in the workplace, particularly in creative and high-stress industries like game development, adopting these practices can provide game studios with a significant competitive advantage, ensuring they not only survive, but thrive in the demanding and ever-evolving gaming landscape. All right, and that's this week's episode of the Press Start Leadership Podcast. Thanks for listening, and as always, thanks for being awesome. And that's a wrap for today's episode, Press Starters. Before we go, I'm excited to share a bit about my indie game studio, Play on Words Studios. Our latest project, Shadow City Mysteries: A Clockwork Noir, is a captivating narrative adventure game that you won't want to miss. Head over to Steam to wishlist it now. Additionally, we're gearing up for an exciting crowdfunding campaign for our tabletop RPG book that's set in the same intriguing world. Join the pre-campaign and stay updated for all the latest news. Check the links in the show notes to wishlist Shadow City Mysteries on Steam and join our tabletop RPG book pre-campaign on BackerKit. Thank you for tuning in, and until next time, keep pressing start on your leadership journey.